Where's Miranda? Here we go. I gotta turn my vibrate off. There's Miranda. Here we go. Here we go. Look, there's Ashley. There she is. I'm so excited. I just realized too that I forgot to send out reminder emails, so I'm sorry. It's my fault. Hello, hello. How are you guys? Sorry, I forgot to send you a reminder email.
No, you're fine. I've been trying to get the kids, bribed to be quiet for the next hour.
See, Miranda and I are also both parents, and we understand. So don't stress about it. Don't. It's not worth the stress, especially with us.
It's more of, one's out of the house, one's napping. It's the 2 middle children, which are it's the middle kids. And I'm
Always the middle.
always the middle.
Always.
And having 2 middles, I'm like,
Of one. And she's enough for about 50.
yes,
Hold on. Mine is.
I know I heard.
Did you guys hear him? Hey, Dean. I'm live on TikTok, bud. And he's not even the middle one.
Goodness.
I was like, he was helping take out garbage, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be live in just a minute. He's like, okay.
Yep, I've been prepping him, the last hour. Because if I tell him too soon, then it's like,
Yeah.
what we're talking about? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you a 10-minute heads up. Just know.
I'm a preschool teacher. I have kids of my own. You get it.
I get it.
We're super excited you're here. Thank you for taking time out of your we've already kind of discussed crazy day to come hang out with us. We're so excited.
I'm excited. I've been wanting to do more and getting out there more, and I'm like, I just got to do it.
We get it.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know us, also this is going to be put on YouTube in a couple of days. So if you're not watching the live on TikTok, why aren't you here with us on TikTok? It's more fun. You're going to be able to see it on YouTube shortly after. Miranda will post all the dates and everything later. So whether you're watching us on YouTube or on TikTok, welcome. This is the Book Mash Podcast. Miranda and I, a year ago, now I can say a year, got a wild hair and decided, let's talk about books. And at first it started just her and I. And then, long story short, Miranda and I started interviewing amazing indie authors, and we're almost at 300 or something crazy. So for everybody who's been a part of our journey, thank you so much. We're so excited to be here. The way this works is we sit down and we ask some crazy questions. We love when the viewers are asking questions, and you guys will be rolling in as we get closer to being on here longer. But ask questions. We love to stop what we're talking about and answer your guys' questions as well, whether it's for us or us, Ashley. So please come talk to us. Miranda's going to introduce her and we'll get rolling. So let's roll.
Hello, everybody. As Ashley said, we are the Book Mash Podcast, and this is a segment we like to call the Weekly Mash. So, we have a spicy, heart-filled romance queen joining us as Ashley is here. So give it up in the comments for her.
Woo.
And then, can you please tell our listeners who you are, a little bit about yourself and your work, and then we'll jump into some fun questions.
Alrighty. My worst and least favorite question. I'm S. Ashley, or Sam. I am a wife, a mom, and a daycare provider. So life is busy, chaotic, and loud all the time. My R&R time is my writing time, and when I do get to read, because as a writer, you find way less time to read. But it's my adult time. I get to be in adult emotions and drama, and I'm like, thank goodness, because I've been on 2-year-old levels all day.
Yep.
I've never really pictured and dreamed of being an author. But I've always had that creative, storytelling side of myself. But it never went anywhere beyond a page or two. I'd have a little idea, jot it down, and then it was gone with the wind. My storytelling growing up was really through dance. I spent 15 years doing dance from 3 to 18, and lyrical was probably my favorite piece of it. Which for the most of that is storytelling. I now kind of say that, as I've gotten older and less flexible, my storytelling eventually changed to words. So, yeah.
I was never flexible.
No, me neither.
Backstory. We did rhythmic gymnastics for did we go 2 or 3 times? Yeah.
Yeah, I was not very long.
No.
Nope.
That was about the extent of our flexibility. And I don't think we could even do the balance beam.
I don't think I could do balance beam.
I think the
It was
bars were
hard.
my iffy part.
Yeah, it was weird. So I know we just asked you a challenging question, but now we're gonna ask you another challenging question. Who is Ashley or Sam? Well, we already kind of answered that. And why do we need your books on our nightstand immediately?
I am a lover of love. I always kind of fall back to my relationship. So my husband and I are high school sweethearts. We've known each other since middle school and kind of had crushes, but he dated all my friends first, which is kind of the joke. It's like you got through everybody else and then it, ended with me. So we've been together since senior year of high school. We proposed on senior trips. Like we've been together for our entire lives, basically. He is like my green flag. He's my biggest inspiration. So I put little pieces of him into all of my MMCs, which I guess would be also the reason of why you want it on your nightstand. I mean, you're getting all the lovey dovey stuff, you're getting drama, you're getting the spice, you're hitting all the points of all the good things that you just love. Because when I wrote my first book, I said, okay, I'm going to put all the things that I love in a book, and that's what's going to be in the first book. So, it's him crying over her getting hurt. Like, because I earned for a moment like that. 100% needs to be in the first book. So that's just a lover of love. That's really what goes into everything.
I'm definitely not a lover of love. If you've watched any episodes, you guys know these things about me. My husband is my red flag.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, Sam, your story is truly inspiring. What made you decide to chase publishing while raising your little ones and running a business?
I've always had a very ambitious drive. I've kind of career hopped. So I've been a massage therapist, I've done cosmetology, I've worked at a bank, retail, and now doing daycare. And my hobbies kind of also have jumped as the time has gone on. So I've done photography. I have a Cricut, so I Cricut things and make t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. Very crafty. Anything I can do a creative outlet, I'm ready. Especially when it comes to learning new things. I love to like dive in and like learn new tasks, learn new trades. And that's kind of what happened with the book side of it. Started in my notes app on my phone. It's just like, okay, let's see what I wrote, put it into Word, and it just never stopped. I was like, okay, there's trad and there's self publishing. And I was like, okay, I don't really know which way I want to go. And I'm not going to lie, the traditional publishing side, really scary.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it myself. Um, we'll
Yeah.
just see how this goes. And this is where we kind of, it's like tattoos. When you get one, you're like, as soon as you're done, you're like, okay, can I have another one now? That's writing books for me. I'm like addicted to the process. And like, I have loved every step of it. I'm really excited to get back into writing, getting, so close to a release date. And like, I haven't written anything in quite some time.
All right, 4 more days? Yep, 4 more days.
4 more days. We're getting there. And I was like,
Almost here.
then I can write again.
Yeah, the horror stories that we hear about, not that all people have this problem, but the stories that we hear about going trad, I'm like, I don't do well with people telling me what to do. And for me to put my heart and soul into something and like hand it over to somebody and then be like, this is trash, I'd be like, I'd cry. I'd be done. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have to do it 100% on my own.
Yep. I would say I've grown a thicker skin from book one till now, but I am a huge people pleaser. So that almost makes it a little bit tougher because I'm like, okay, not everyone's going to love everything. You can't make everybody happy. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of brush it off your shoulder. It's not me, and that's okay.
Can't please everybody.
It's not
It's
me. I
you.
didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I'm excited. When I opened up the script, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one that comes out in a couple of days. So Wilton says no one tells you about that when you want to write a story, but you have other things to do.
Yes.
Gotta go edit, market, and get ready for, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Too much.
it is a lot. I want to share this to my story real quick. I don't know if it'll do any.
Too much for me.
Here we go.
Too much for me to do. So all 3 books are connected. We have Freeing Mallory, Hating April, and now Loving Daisy. For anyone new here who hasn't, okay, Ashley, congrats on your book. How cute. So for anybody who hasn't discovered you out in the world yet, if you had to describe your series in 3 vibes, what would they be?
Ooh, drama, heartbreak, spicy. I gotta put it in there.
Look at Amber. She's here.
With the chili pepper right at the perfect moment.
Okay. I love
Oh
Amber.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm so excited. When I was sitting, when we were, so Miranda and I once a month sit down, because for everybody who fills out the form, thank you guys so much, first of all. But there's so many of you guys that we have to sit down and like figure out who we're gonna interview that month. And we came across your book and we're like, this sounds so cute. Like, we have to have it. It sounds so good. And Miranda was like, yep, instantly. Like, she didn't even like second guess it. She just like moved it over to the March interview. So we were excited.
Yeah. Well, tell us about Free Mallory. What kind of heroine is Mallory and what does she have?
So Mallory is getting over a loss. She's going through grief. That's her biggest hurdle. She's kind of going from being a homebody and re-entering back into the world. And her job is that gateway for her. So she works in finance. And one of her new clients is the Royal Rooster Club. They invite her to opening night. And it's kind of like her first, putting her toes back in the water kind of thing. Night one goes well, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go for a second night. And her best friend's like freaking out. And she's like, yay, like, we're going to get you ready. So that's the other piece of this is very girls. We love our girl time in the series. But she goes back for a second night, and this is where she finally meets hunky, delicious motorcycle riding hunk of a man, Baxley.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. So now Hating April. So the title, first of all, I love, because my life, I'm telling you. Is it an enemies to lovers energy, grumpy sunshine? Like, give us all the tea.
Enemies to lovers. We're getting enemies to lovers, secret dating, which you don't always see. I know a lot of times it's like fake dating, but this one it's keeping it on the DL and figuring out what things are. But their banter and their tension, like things are just very like sweet but very funny at the same time. Like you can just them going back and forth is just wonderful. And it's an F boy turn good boy. And I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't even think he's really turning good boy. I think he's just turning off the F boy. He's always been a good boy. So Finn is just another wonderful MMC that you're gonna find there. Like, give me, I want him. So he's wonderful and he's the chef. So he's cooking things up in the kitchen.
Sold.
Yes, and it gets spicy in the kitchen. It gets heated in there. No pun. I mean, it's pun intended. I won't lie. Kitchen, heated, delicious, all the goodness.
That's funny. That like segued.
Things.
Yeah, that segued into the next question like perfectly because we were going to ask you which scene in Hating April had you sweating while writing it. I mean, I guess it could be interpreted different ways, but
Intended or not.
There's a couple, probably two of them. One is the almost first kiss. It's that is it the scene in Ghost where they do the pottery together? Kind of that cutting vegetables. And I loved that moment. But there's another one on the kitchen floor. And I was like, okay, I like this. And I do love that her inner monologue is like, thank goodness I mopped last night. Because that was all I could think was everyone's gonna be like she's laying on a dirty floor. And I was like, no. It's clean. I'm gonna prep her. It's been mopped.
The dirty floor just got dirty.
So
I'm a certified culinarian. I will say those tables, well, never mind. Personal experience, but those tables don't stay put very well. So I'm really interested. You just lean on them cutting. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Just from cutting.
I think
It
the
moves.
Santa Club is not really used. It's her home kitchen. It's the kitchen at her house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a little bit.
I get what you're laying out. So that one's like in.
Yeah, we're sturdy surface here. So
She's tested it out before, is what you're trying to say.
probably.
Never mind, Ashley. Shush. You're welcome. You're welcome.
boy.
Okay, so let's talk about the real reason we're here. Why Daisy and what makes her story different from the other two?
Okay, so Daisy, we kind of flip script. We go into, as I've described from the beginning, this book has a blue theme. So it's blue on the cover, it's blue for the feels. It's not so much more focused on Daisy as it is on Harper, being that the journey that they're overcoming the most is his. Being that they're best friends and they've been so interconnected their entire lives from literal day one of birth. You would think they know everything about each other. And what they're overcoming is everything that Harper has hidden for so long. Their journey just has a lot more mess to it in a very beautiful way.
The mess.
And chaos.
You do. That's exactly what we are.
Quite a bit going on. So, yeah.
Would you say that this is the spiciest book yet or your most emotional?
Not to say that the spice isn't there, um, but I think book 2 would take winner for spiciest. Yeah, Loving Daisy definitely hits more in the feels. It's, more of that getting back together piece of it, that it's focused on in the storytelling.
Feelers.
You know, Sam, I have a really bad habit of buying books before we're done. Well, I can only buy 2 right now, but I think I'm gonna have to keep continuing. Just saying. 'Cause I just can't. I get so in it talking to you guys, and then I'm like, "I have to." So without spoilers, what kind of man are we getting in Loving Daisy? Is he like book boyfriend material, walking red flag, or like reformed bad boy?
I don't wanna say all mixed together. There's so much going on with him. He's got that exterior of golden retriever, inside broken man, but he does so much and everything for her that makes him a green flag, but his actions and what he's dealing with would almost be his red flag. Like, he's just so wound up into everything that you just wanna hug him, but you also wanna put him, like, up on the list.
I mean, it's a win-win.
Yeah, he's a win-win-win all across the board.
Green flag. Green flag with red flag.
Yeah, he's
Speaking
a
of flag, if you had to rank your MMCs from green flag to red flag, how would they play out on the scale?
probably an order of the books. Sleeves 100% green flag. There's nothing red about this man. Probably take second, and we'll throw Harper would have to hit last. Haven't we haven't met Axel yet. So we still have good interchange. I don't know exactly.
You won the Indie Romance Author Scholarship? Like, holy crap. So for I so I don't Miranda makes her scripts. Miranda does the research, Miranda does the things. So a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing, like this is like a lot of the first time for me. This is hosted by Navessa Allen, Avina St. Graves, Dana LeeAnn, and Leigh Rivers.
I
Okay,
know.
so what did that scholarship mean for you personally, and how did it impact Loving Daisy?
I almost never win anything. I think I've won like one gift card once.
That's my life too.
Yeah. I was like, I'll put in for it. It is what it is. I believe there were over 2,000 applicants and 9 winners between the 2 that they had.
Holy cow!
I got the email and I had to send it to my author buddy, and I was just like, do you think this is legit scammy zone? Like, I'm like, I don't know if I really trust this yet. No, it happened, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm from an indie author who has no budget, because it's always family first. The household has to come first. And I live in New York. Taxes are high. We are way up
Living is hard.
expenses. So, and it also came to a point where like my daycare spots weren't filled, like income wise wasn't really coming in the way that it usually was. So like it came in a really fantastic time. And it's really what got Loving Daisy out into the world at the exact time that it's coming out. So I was able to have an editor. I was able to do like character art and, actually put things into this book that I've never really been able to do before. So, as much as it's helped me get the book ready, I've tried to think about all the things that I could give to the readers in their experience of reading the books. So, we have Morgan Teal did the Dinkus or Scene Break artwork. So books have that now and they're so pretty. I love them. And it's just been such a crazy, like being able to be like, yes, I can do this. And I've been trying to find smaller businesses to work with. So I did like my arcs through Twisted Chaos PR. So, and knowing the people who run that, I was like, okay, I'm so happy I can put money into their pockets. Like my content poll, I was like, okay, like this feels really good being able to support more people in our indie.
It was real. Like, how did you react? Like, did you cry? Did you like freak out and dance, or what? Like, what happened?
It was utter disbelief. I almost feel like I still don't believe it now, and I'm like, oh no, it's there. Just like utter disbelief. Like I really did. I sent like a screenshot to my friend. I'm like, yeah, no, right?
Just say what I think it says.
Yeah, I'm like, this does read correctly. Yes, I was like, because you get like so many like emails that are just like straight scammy, and you're like, okay, most of them don't even have the right book or author title. But this one
Like
came.
you enter a giveaway on Facebook, and then all of a sudden there's like another page and like there's one thing different and it's like you win, message us, and it's like, oh, I won, I can't believe it, and it was just a scam.
Yeah. Was it Alex Warren and Megan Trainor, like, dupe accounts that have, like,
Yeah.
followed, and I'm like, "Go away."
I actually have a funny TikTok on my personal page that went viral because who was it, Miranda? Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake
Yes.
Gyllenhaal followed me, and he wanted us to be in a relationship. But I told it. He said I couldn't tell my husband, and I posted it, and it was like me, and it was the funniest thing. And this dude, I think he blocked me at the end.
I love
I was just so tired of all these fake accounts that I'm like, well, let's play. You want to play? Let's play. Or all of the ones that like want to be your sugar daddy and they want your bank account. I'm like, well, here's my Cash App. Prove it. And my daughter's like, Mom, you can't just do that. And I'm like, I just did. Because either they're gonna send me money and then I can just block them, or they're a scam and nothing's gonna happen. So
Crypt.
Yeah, I know, I always wanna reply, like, with $500, I would buy books. Would you like to purchase books?
do you want me to walk out in the dirt, in the mud, and then send you the dirt and the mud in between my toes? I got you, boo. I would for $500.
Oh,
my
like, some
gosh.
people want some really crazy thing.
My oldest is like, Mom, just sell pictures of your feet. I'm like, I got your names tattooed on my feet, girl. We can't just do that. And they're not just like, they're not common names.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah. She's like, well, just do makeup. Or like she was showing me on her iPhone how that has like the filter now that'll like erase things on. And she's like, look, I can take it off. No, I'm not doing that.
I know, I try not to flex it because it is what it is, but I get, like, the Megan Trainor dupe ones, and I'm like, "You loser, she actually follows me, so don't."
Yeah, I want to be your friend.
We are friends on TikTok, and it's crazy to me.
That's
That
so
is
cool.
crazy.
I use a lot of her music for my dances, so, like, I'll take it. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Wow.
Well, I'm besties with CJ Sweet. That's about as far as my flexing goes.
I feel
I
like
mean, but
any author
CJ's the
that
best,
follows me is like crazy.
I still feel the
Yeah.
same. I'm like, friends, okay.
we're friends.
Yeah.
I know. There's a bunch of videos where we had like a week of Miranda's favorites, and whenever I'd tag them, like they're coming on our podcast today, then they'd follow us, and I'd be like, Miranda, look, and I was recording us, and Miranda was like, I can't do this, and this is like
Yeah.
when we were. I mean, we're not huge, but this is like when we were teeny tiny,
Yeah.
and Miranda's like, this is crazy.
Okay. We're gonna try to do a speed round. But for some reason our speed rounds don't end up being speed rounds, so it's totally fine if it's not as quick as we want it to be. Anyways, so just whatever comes to mind first. Coffee or wine or tea, something else while you're writing.
Something else, a Bloom Energy. That is my obsession right now.
I like those
I
actually.
always try those actually.
They're good. I like the apple one.
Me with the good old Red Bull.
Is Glacier Freezer winter flavor. It's like a blue icy pop in a can.
Interesting.
I don't think I've tried that one yet. See, this is why the speed rounds never last as
Right?
speeder.
Yeah. Because then we
'Cause we like
discuss the
that.
answer and it just, yeah.
Yeah. Morning writer. Well, I guess we don't know this one. Morning writer or chaos after bedtime writer.
Oh, after bedtime, 100%. Anytime they're sleeping, I try to write.
Yeah.
Sweet Hero or Morally Gray?
Writing, sweet, reading, morally gray.
Uh-huh.
Try to branch into the morally gray on the writing side. I think I'm ready.
Do it. Do it. Because you and I will be. I mean, we're friends, but you and I will be best friends.
Yeah, I got some stuff up my sleeve.
So excited. See, once again, slow burn or immediate combustion.
Immediate combustion. I have no patience.
I know.
Give it to me right away.
Or if it's a slow burn, like not a long slow burn.
Yeah, I'm okay. Like if it takes a little bit, but I did read one where it was the whole book to get to the end, and they kissed once, and I was like,
That's too much. And it's like 600 pages, and you're like, that was too long.
"It's a good book," but on the same side, I was like, "I read all that for nothing."
Yeah.
I wanted the kiss. You could have just told me to fast forward to the end.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
I want so much more. I was like, "Is there a follow up?"
Left
I
you
hate that.
hanging. My goodness. Scene that you love writing the most, banter, tension, or spice.
I go spice. It's just so much. It's fun. It's just ridiculous.
I love reading me some spice. My God, but I don't think I could ever write it. I'd be like giggling the whole time and
It's like,
maybe making stupid jokes the whole time and
I totally do.
whatever gets you through it.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, I gotta somehow get all my thoughts out without putting it into the book.
I would I'll leave it to the professionals. I'll just read it. Reason number 7,000,842 whatever. Why Ashley will never write a book. You're welcome. Most chaotic writing location you've ever used.
Waiting room at my daughter's dance studio I grew up in.
Hey, it works.
I was like,
So you're also getting like the people who know you.
times there was one, what was it? There was another mom reading one of the ACOTAR books. So I was like, I don't feel that odd. Like, we're good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're among good company.
We're
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh. All right, we're going to do some quirky questions. If your three heroines were stuck in a group chat together, who is the chaotic?
April. She's that bubbly, little bit of a weirdo, like just the spunky, fancy girl, and has no care of like filter, and like she's just straight shooter. So I'm like, yeah, she's gonna stir the pot, add more things in, and turn the heat up when she.
Did you say her name's Ashley? Just kidding. But really, do you ever like rewrite it or go Brad? You could always change your name.
I don't think she would.
Just joking. Just joking. Which MMC would survive a zombie apocalypse?
Out of the three that are like out in the world, probably Baxley, but I feel like Axel would really be up there when he gets to officially join the pack.
Keep
Yeah.
that in mind for later.
Actually,
If one of your books became a movie, who are you fan casting?
I have a whole video of everybody.
she's already done this.
Now I'm trying to think of. Okay, so Baxley, I think was Jake Gyllenhaal. Olivia Wilder for Mallory. Let's see. Finn and April was she's on TikTok. Anna Satir would be April, and Finn is Chase. He played Nate in Gilmore or not
In Gossip Girl.
Girl. He's Crawford. That's what it is. And then I want to say Harper and Daisy was Sophia Carson and Noah Centineo. Yeah.
Choices. Good choices.
I agree.
Don't think anybody's given us the answers for fan casting that quickly and been prepared for that question. I love it.
I agree. They're always like, well, I don't know. I'd have to think. I'm like, I'll tell you who I think. Just kidding. What is a trope that you haven't written yet but desperately want to?
Ooh, trying to think because they kind of cover a lot being so close. I want to say either maybe like a fake dating or like a marriage with convenience. I haven't hit that side of it.
I feel like you could kill a fake dating.
That would be fun. I know I'm starting a hockey series next.
Insider info, people.
You're what?
Like honestly, I've got titles, tropes. I've got a whole notebook full of stuff.
So that means you're coming back soon, right? That's what you're telling us?
There we go.
It means you're officially signed on for as many books as you have planning in your head. So I'll send the contract over when we're done. I'm just kidding.
Well, this is the holy grail. This bad boy right here. There are probably a good 12 to 13 book ideas just waiting for my time.
So my kids could be self-sufficient.
Yes. Hashtag mom life.
I want to become a professional writer. No marketing, no editing, just professional writer.
The dream.
Know this question, Miranda.
Be honest. Have your kids ever almost walked in during writing a spicy scene?
I don't want to say walked in, but they're running around the living room. I mean,
I love it.
they're just always around. There's no getting around it.
Especially when you have as many littles as you do.
Right? Yeah.
Not in a bad way. There's
No, I have 4 too.
There's always one.
Yeah, there's always one around somewhere.
4 of them, and they're all over the place.
Yeah.
I will say my oldest middle, so Mia, she So she saw the cover for book 2 when, like, my proof copy came and she goes, "Mom," she goes, "that's so pretty." She goes, "You're gonna sell, like, a bajillion copies." I was like, "You are so right."
You need to
Oh.
do is have her hold that and say, "My mom needs to sell a bajillion copies of that."
Use the cuteness factor.
Yeah.
Honestly, I use my hubby a lot. My videos tend to do very well when he is included.
You're like, "What the heck, dude?"
I know. I'm like, "Okay, listen, go get your motorcycle helmet, grab your gloves."
"We're gonna go film. I'll grab the tripod and meet you there."
He actually owes me. He ended up being tired last night, but we had plans. I was like, "Listen, you owe me content now because I've sent you we were supposed to make them last night." And I was like, "You fell asleep on me."
Oh, yeah. We gotta see if this kitchen counter moves or not. It's research.
Wow.
Does the kickstand on the bike come off? Like, we gotta do this is research.
No, I've used his motorcycle. I'm like, "Listen, I need you to tell me, is this legit?" I was like, "I need you to just, like, sit behind me real quick. Let me know how this goes." I said, "Which side do you bend over if you're gonna be on a bike?" And he goes, "It's the opposite of the kickstand." I was like, "Thank you. This is what I needed."
Everybody wondering, we're doing this fully clothed. There's clothing on. All the neighbors, what are they doing? It is 12 o'clock on a Sunday.
Oh, you are Ash. Oh my
I actually soak 'em.
okay.
Soak 'em.
Opposite of delirium.
Pretty much, because it doesn't happen very often. But can you, for any other moms out there watching, can you tell them what it's like? Hold on, I can't even read the question. For other moms watching who feel like they don't have time, what would you tell them?
Grace. Always grace. There's tomorrow. They're right now they're this size and they're this age. And tomorrow they will be a little bit bigger and a little bit older. So take the time to be a mom and give grace that tomorrow there might be an opening. So that's the biggest thing I've done with myself is just, okay, I didn't write today. That's okay. I'll write tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, it's the day after that. I said, eventually we'll get there. I said, they're only this little for this today and right now. So I'm going to take it.
I found that out when it was too late. My oldest is 15, almost 17. And I'm like, I wish that I would have spent more time when you were little and like absorbed in those moments.
Yeah.
But that's the best part about being an indie author is you make your rules. You set your deadline, you make your stories, and you can say, I'm not writing today. I'm going to spend the day with my kids.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, girlfriend.
Yeah, great advice. All right. Well, that was all of our questions. Before we head out, can you tell everyone listening where they can follow you, where they can find your books, get information about your almost year release and upcoming projects?
Yeah. Okay. So you can find me on TikTok here. And over on Instagram is Ashley underscore author. Um, Other than that, it's pretty much Ashley author everywhere. Threads, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I try to find everywhere I can be. 2 eyes is more than no eyes. So anywhere I can be found, I try to be there. I have babies. I can show them all.
Yes.
So you can find everything on Amazon, Kindle, KU. I also have a Baventi shop for signed copies, and those come with all sorts of goodies. So each book has a custom bookmark. I now have character art cards to send them.
Thank you,
Uh,
scholarship.
Thank you. Book comes with a hair tie for a if you know, you know kind of moment, because that's a little connection to book 2. Other than that, bookmarks, stickers. I try to throw a pen in there, a little review card. I throw a lot of love in there because my readers are my favorite people. But on top of it, we have the new book releasing, and we also have the new discrete covers.
I love those.
I'm hating April though because I haven't ordered one yet. This won't be the second one.
They're so pretty though.
Those
Um,
pretty.
Yeah, so these are the new babies.
I love that.
I didn't want to deter anybody else. Like, listen, if you don't like the people, I've got another option. Don't you worry.
I got you.
You won't be. Hey.
Awesome.
Super pretty.
They're going to be only in paperback though. So, because you're not really seeing the cover of the ebook anyway. So, but so they'll be on the Venti. And what's to come? Oh, goodness. I'm working on a We'll just put it out there, I guess.
Dun, dun.
The Cornwall Blue Jacket series is going to be a hockey series, and book one we are kicking off with a goalie and a yoga instructor.
Holy! I don't have anything to throw
My gosh.
besides books. A yoga instructor and a goalie.
Yes.
That'll be good.
I'm so excited.
I don't think they're ready.
I honestly don't know how ready I am, but I'm ready. There's a bunch of different. There'll be another 4 books in that series. The Royal Rooster series will still have book 4, so we'll have Axel's book to come in the future, plus an extended epilogue. I would say novella, but I don't think I'm capable of writing a novella. But that one's gonna be more of like Christmas vibes. Where's everybody at? We'll get POV for all the couples, so you'll get to jump back in the mind of all your favorite characters and get to see where they're at eventually in the future when I go there. Other than that, lots and lots to come. Like I said, the book is full of ideas.
Yeah.
Just need more time, and then I can get more. Once they're asleep, we're good for the night. It's sometimes
Yeah.
just in there.
Oh, yes.
So it's a little start, start, stop kind of thing. I'm also really good at like tuning them out when I need to. And you need 2 minutes.
The daycare worker in you.
We've got this down. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we have this posted to YouTube and streaming services, we will have everything Sam S. Ashley linked in the captions so you can go and follow. Otherwise, to everyone watching, thanks for joining us on TikTok Live, and we will see you for the next weekly mash.
Sam, Miranda's going to send you a quick email when we're all done, too. So keep an eye out for that.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on. It was so fun.
fun.
Thank you, guys. Bye, guys.